Let's have a little coffee today, guys. Good morning, Stephen Morvinello. I see you back there. I see you back there, Stephen. Hello. Great to see you. CG2 is back there. Sven Larson, hello. Adam Kavorske, great to see you. Delilah, all right. Where's the underboss? Sweet Tea is right there. Hello, underboss. Joey Calabro, great to see you. Yep, very nice. CG2 is right there. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, let's see what we got here. New comments. Take that comment down. How many more minutes do we got? Oh, this one's got over. What we're going to do today. Today we're talking a little bit about the Bronx Tale. We're going to get into the not the Bronx Tale. We're going to talk about ChazzPalminteriShow Palminteri a little bit. Happy Columbus Day to our members in Canada. Happy Thanksgiving in Canada. Wow, wonderful. Okay, that's nice to know. 286th. What? Yes, 286th consecutive coffee talk here at the Social Club. What do we got here? Let's take a look over here. Let's take a quick glimpse at. Let's take a look over here a little bit. Maybe, hopefully, we don't get a block on this, but we're going to go into this just a touch here, just a touch on this here. If you want something to play with, come on, pour that coffee, guys. Welcome to the 280
Social Club.
It is a great song.
We called the Deuces Wild. Drinks were $1 and the jukebox and the cigarette machine paid the rent. All we cared about was hanging out. We would cut class and hang out all day and all night. Nobody wanted to go home. Because God forbid you were the first one to go home and then found out the next day that you missed something.
Called the FOMS. Going home early is called the FOMS. Fear. FOMS is fear of missing something. This movie here was a absolute masterpiece. Tremendous. Here we go.
Whoa, fellas, whoa. Look at those boards over there. They're beautiful. I can't believe I'm seeing. Look at those boards. They're beautiful.
Give me a kiss, he says. Give me a kiss is what he just said. What's up, Darren Cassidy? Great to see you, kid. We had this movie loop. As soon as it would end, it would start playing again every single day. I mean, just like today's kids. FOMS, fear of missing something. Same thing. It's the same exact thing. Can you imagine? They had the FOMS back then also. Beautiful.
Those fucking broads are both pigs. How the hell?
Oh my God. Let's go with the Mario test. Now, what is he talking about right now? He's going to go with the Mario test, Delilah? Stephen Morvinello, what do we got going on over here? Come on, they're pigs. He called them pigs.
Do you know?
Fuck you, see.
How the hell do you know?
They failed my test in a second.
What test are we talking about? It has a name or
If
something?
you want to know if you could trust a girl and she's good enough to marry, she's got to pass the test. I call it the Mario test.
The Mario test, all right? So you got to pass the Mario test. Hopefully we don't get a block on this right away. If we get a block on this, just hang out. We do come back. I don't know if we will get a block on this naturally, but if we do, just let me know. These kids think that they created and invented everything. I remember when my daughter was in school and they did this snooky poof in their hair. Oh, I told her we did that in the 80s. Yeah. Yes. Hello, Wyatt Earp. Blessings to you. Great to see you. Always nice to see Wyatt Earp stopping by.
This I gotta hear. What's this test? I gotta hear.
The test is you take a girl like that, you take her for a ride in your car, right?
Yeah.
Jump on the highway, you pull right up to one of them big fucking 18-wheelers on the highway, right? You pull right alongside of it, you get the attention of the driver. Honk your horn, do what you gotta do. Make sure he's looking at you. That's it.
This guy is out of his mind. He's nuts, Mario. The Mario test. The door test is the one. The door test is the one that you gotta pay attention to, right? These guys are hysterical.
Now, at the same time, you put your hand behind this fucking broad's head and you start pushing her head down firmly between your legs.
Get the fuck out.
Wait a minute. That's for her own good, believe me. Now, If this girl goes down on the old Brajo, knowing that that guy in the truck is watching, then she's a pig and she can't be trusted.
It's not gonna work.
Unbelievable. You gotta love it. We're gonna break that off right now. We're gonna get rid of that scene right now. We don't want to get a copyright claim on this. The door test is the classic, Stephen Marino. And I absolutely love the door test, but unfortunately we don't have doors like that anymore. We don't have doors like that anymore. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. Let's go in with a song right here. Let's start off with a wonderful song. Where are we? You know what? Let's do this right here. These guys are absolutely incredible. You know what? Let's go in right here with this wonderful doo-wop group. And then we'll get into the topic of Chaz Palminteri, a couple of bullet points, the Catholic Minute. Here we go. Settle in. Episode 286 coming up right after this.
On the streets of the Bronx is where I want to be. Standing on the corner, singing good old harmony. I'll be waiting. Drive up and down the Bronx in my brand new shiny car. On the streets is where I wanna be. That's where I wanna be. Singing in harmony on the streets.
Yes, Delilah. It's one of the opening songs. Yes. Yeah, baby, that was wonderful. They did a great job. Yes, I think it was in the opening. I think it was in the opening of the. Yeah, it was in the opening when. Check it out. We'll check it out later. I can't really go into the movie, but salute everybody. Coffee Talk with Tommy Stigs right here. Coffee Talk with Tommy Stigs starts right now. Let's get this banner off. 286 consecutive shows. Here we go. Let me get rid of this damn banner. Where are you? There we go. We got a couple of topics. We got a couple of 3 topics. Check it out. Yeah, Adam, you can check that out. Sure. Sundance is right there. Yes, I love it. What an incredible group we got here. Sven, it's always nice to see you. Oh, what do we got for subscribers today? Let's do a little check on that. Where are we at? We are now 3 away. 3 más. Yeah. All right, good. 3 more, and we are at 6,400. It's nice to play around with these numbers. I enjoy that. Patty Daly, where are you? Yes, Fenn, the weatherman, Lawson. I got a couple of 3 things we're going to talk about. CG2. We are dipping into Chaz Palminteri today as we continue our Italian Heritage Month. That's what we're doing here in the most unprofessional, amateur style that you will ever see. Just from somebody that knows absolutely nothing, Mr. Gerard. Gerard, we are blessed with you this morning. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. Yes. We just talk a little bit shop talk, and that's what we do. All right? That's what we do, and that is all we're going to do. Chaz and Tara are close. Yes, they are. Not as close as they used to be, but they are close. Tara's doing her thing. Catherine's doing her thing. Chaz is doing his thing. The podcast world is very difficult to make it in. Now, Chaz does have a current podcast, so. Yeah. All right, hello, Pete Rizzolo. Good to see you. Blessings to you. Stephen Martin, yes, they are. Did you see the interview she did with his son? It was good with Dante. Yeah, it was pretty good. My only criticisms of all of these people. My only criticisms, what are they? They have to stop saying like. Like. You know what I'm saying? You know? These are things that have to be removed. Come on. And these people have podcast coaches. That's my only criticism of everybody. Stop saying like. I can't even watch. I don't care who the guest is, how good they are. Sven Larson, 19 months. Look at you. Mod on. 19 months. Sven, let me ask you a question. Do you care if I do or I do not do members only shows? Got a couple of hundred members only. We got a couple of hundred members only. Does anybody care? I don't do it. 11 months, Delilah, almost 1 year. Look at that. How nice is that? Beautiful. Mine's only $3. So, hello, hey teacher. Good to see you. Hey teacher, you off today? State of emergency, half day. What do you got, hey teacher? Good morning, Don McHugh. Shut up. I don't care. Gerard doesn't care. Yeah, some people care. Yeah. All right. I got a couple of 3 topics. What route shall I go? We're going to go with Chaz first. I got a whole bunch of notes about Chaz Palminteri. Who cares? A lot of nobody cares. But let's go into Chaz first. Let's get into Chaz first a little. Michael, how are you? Stigs, after 365 days, are you going to continue the social club? Absolutely. 4 years. Okay, good. I'm happy you're safe. Good for you. Yes, Michael, we're not stopping. I'm off today. Woohoo. I have a play date with my great nieces. Oh, that's fun. That's great. Yeah, I got work today, so don't really care, Tommy. Just happy to be here. That's wonderful. Send us good people, man. You guys are great. We got a 22 piece. How many likes do we have? If you're watching my show and criticizing, you have big problems. If you're watching my show and critiquing it, you got serious problems. This is not really a show. This is nothing. So if you're coming in here saying this, that, and the other thing, criticizing, talking smack, you're really, really in the wrong place, because all we're here to do is exactly what we're doing right now and what we did last night with Fern. And that is it. 9 likes, huh? Stick it up your sister's ass with the likes. Tommy, can I get more in return for my membership? Yeah, what do you want? You want a shirt? I'll send you a shirt. $852 to ship a $30 shirt for you. How about that? Okay. Another question. Do you like the new style of the background, that I'm not sitting in the chair, I'm against the wall? Do you like this better? Or do you like the other setup better? I know you like the beige. Do you like this format better than me sitting in my half shell? Mm-hmm. You're going to have a great day. You're going to have a great day, Delilah. It's wonderful. The other. Sundance likes the other one. Delilah likes the chair, the seashell chair. Good. So we got two votes. I like the chair, the seashell chair. There you go. All right. Yeah, whatever is more comfortable, CG2. That's the answer. No, the chair. Tomorrow we'll be back in the chair. You look fine in either. Thank you, cuz. Tomorrow we'll be back in the chair. Let me shut that. These people start beeping this early in the morning. Don't beep. Stop with the beeps. All right. It's going to be a good day because I said it's going to be a good day. Gerard, don't care. I swear to God, Tommy, until you mentioned it, I didn't even notice. Well, you're traveling, Frank Sinatra portrait. You got to remember, some of the people just listen, so they don't even see what's going on. Some people just listen. Like if you listen to Tindu, I said like, ugh. You listen to Tindu, you don't know he's in the laundry room in a closet that the judge put him in. You don't know. If you listen to Tindu, you have no idea that the judge stuck him in the closet and says you just have to go in the closet with the washing machine. All right? Think about where he's sitting. Think about where Tindu was sitting. He's in the closet. She gave him a little bit of space in the house that he pays for. Right? And she put him in a corner and he's like, this here, 14 pictures, barber shop. So here's what I got here. I got a guy. This is what I hang around with on YouTube. I got a bald guy with a barbershop thing behind him. The barbershop, the thing that goes around and around. I'm hanging with a bald guy that has the barbershop thing behind him. You tell me this crew ain't Ubats? Huh? I got ALV. He's in Don Corleone's study talking about ghosts and goblins and seeing things in windows and this and that. Right? I got Todd Father, 40 years old. He's got knee replacements. He's got this and that, this other thing, your sister's ass. And we have Osada treats dipped in chocolate. I mean, this is an interesting situation that we have here, Delilah. This is an interesting situation. Darren, you put him in a closet. Here's your little space. And that's where he stays, in the closet. And we talk and we have fun. What are you going to do? It is what it is. All right, let me get into a couple of 3 topics. Number 1, let's get into Chaz Palminteri over here. I got some notes. Oh, Stephen, what a crew we do have. Let's go into some notes about Chaz Palminteri. Chaz Palminteri, although I'm not a huge fan for some reasons, other than some of his choices. Look. We are not a huge fan of Chaz Palminteri on some levels. But overall, in the big picture, the guy overcame and made this shit happen. All right? He made the dream happen. Now, some might say he's not obligated. He's not a street guy. He's not. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. I would love to have a conversation with him about that. Can you tell why that is? What? Our opinions of Chaz? Because of what he did to Lilo. What he did to Lilo Brancato was unacceptable. It was not honorable. And what he did with Michael Francis. Now, this affects me nothing. I don't care. This affects me nothing. I think he had Jimmy Calandra. Not that I care, and this affects me nothing. But if you are that street guy, that street corner guy from the Bronx, how do the guys on the corner that you grew up on feel about this? Now, you might say, those guys on the corner are irrelevant. I made this thing happen on my own. I'm obligated to them, 0, nothing. Who are they? I left them behind. But be careful. Because one day, you don't know who you might need. You might need mush. You might need somebody again. Your kid might need somebody again. You see. Right, Cheech? Your kid might need somebody again. So, okay, on face value, he can tell you, go fuck yourself. This is what I'm doing. But then again, don't be surprised if someone in your family needs those corner guys to give a helping hand down the line. It doesn't end with you, Chaz. It doesn't end with you, Tommy Stigs. It does not end with you, hey teacher. There is your next generation. Eh. So I would love to have a conversation with him about that. The guy has no idea who I am, and my bad comments gets blocked in his show. So what are you going to do? Chaz Palminteri, episode 286 for 2025. Okay, listen. Chaz's story in the Bronx Tale about the black girl. It's real. It's true. Let's go through the notes here. Let's go through the notes. Yes, Chaz Palminteri was a teenager who fell in love with a black girl. This is the internet. It's not disrespectful to say black girl because we don't know if she was from Africa. She's black. That doesn't mean she's from Africa. So is she African American? You could say she's Afro American. Anyway, Chaz, as a teenager, did fall in love with a black girl, a significant event in his life that later incorporated his one-man show, The Bronx Tale. This relationship was a formative experience requiring him to confront racial tensions and his parents' views. It's featured in his biography. Key details: a teenage romance. Palminteri recounts a teenage relationship with a black girl, detailing the challenges and the dynamics involved. All right? Influence on the Bronx Tale. The experience led to his show. Context. The story involves navigating parental disapproval and confronting neighborhood racism, which were significant aspects of the era and his upbringing in the Bronx. Well, you got to remember, at that time, there was blacks down on Webster. So not everybody understands the Bronx, and I don't expect you to. But there's an area, Webster Avenue, way, way down, and it was populated by the black crew, by the black peoples, the black crews. And there was racial tension back in those days. There's no doubt about it that there was definitely racial tension back in those days. What are you going to do? Okay, embellishment. Palminteri has acknowledged that while the core story is true, he also embellished certain aspects to create a narrative. But yeah, he stretched it out a little bit. He made it a little more sexy, so to speak. He stretched it out. He made it a little bit more sexy. Both Chaz and De Niro are both trying to talk Lilo because they saw he was really loving the life and he went out and killed him. Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's a bad situation, Sundance. It's bad altogether, yes. Sure. There's always going to be some racial tension. I think it's a little more acceptable today, mixed races. What are you going to do? He's spoken about struggling with stereotypes of facing discrimination as an Italian-American actor in Hollywood. His breakout work at Bronx Tale was directly inspired by his struggles as seen on More Than Just a Gangster. Now here. So, Chaz does The Bronx Tale. Beautiful, beautiful production. Beautiful movie. Again, another individual that gets stereotyped. Very, very difficult, Joey Calabro, to play something else. How was it? How was it, Adam? Because my mother and my son saw it. How was it, Adam? Was the show that good? I should put aside my nonsense and go see the show, right? Well, here's a couple of more facts. The struggle against typecasting. Palminteri recounts how in his career he is dominated by playing Italian-American characters that amplify the Italians are thug stereotype. A letter to the Baltimore Sun written by the president of the Italic Institute of Americans specifically calls out Palminteri, Francis Ford Coppola, and Martin Scorsese for perpetrating a degraded media image of Italian Americans, whether mobbed up or dumbed down. So somebody had a problem with Chaz, Marty, and Francis Ford Coppola stereotyping the Italians. Shut up. It's cinema. It's cinema. Dirty Jersey. What's going on, Dirty Jersey? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome back. It's been a minute. I hope you're well. Dirty Jersey, we hope that you are well. Listen. Yeah, so he was. Hello, Jimena. Good to see you. Great to see you, Jimena. Thank you for coming in. Yep. Where's Mickey? What's he saying? Let's go back to Mickey. Oh, okay, I don't know who that is. All right. A defining moment of rejection. Here's when Chaz Palminteri gets rejected. In 2022, Palminteri recalled of one day being fired from a job as a bouncer at a nightclub. A man whom he refused entry threatened to get him fired. The experience, along with his father's advice that the saddest thing in life, a wasted talent, motivated him to write A Bronx Tale, a great role for himself. He got fired he was a bouncer at a bar. He got fired from the bar and he went in, and that's when he started to write. That's when he started to write the Bronx Tale script and his one-man show and this and that. Ay, ay, ay. Acknowledging stereotypes in his work. In interviews, Palminteri has recognized the perception of his work. While he notes some viewers see A Bronx Tale as stereotypical and glorifying the mafia, he maintains that the film is subjective, autobiographical, and a story about family and community. You see, this is where you get the misconception, but that's the masses. The masses, limelight. So the masses, he was a bouncer, yes. Well, because now he's older, but he was a bouncer, yes. He was a bouncer. Despite the challenges, he expressed pride in his heritage and has built a successful career by telling his own story authentically. He was born. His name is Calogero. Chaz Palminteri's name is truly Calogero. And that's where the name comes from in the movie. See, Calogero. His name is Calogero. Calogero Lorenzo Chaz Palminteri, born May 15, 1952, an American actor, best known for his film roles in A Bronx Tale. And then he did a few other things. He did a lot of other things. Early life, the son of Rose. Now, here's where we get into our Italian-American culture, and this is why we're talking about this. Here we go. The son of Rose Anello, that was his name, a homemaker, and Lorenzo Palminteri, a bus driver. So he had a homemaker, the mom, which was very common back then, and a bus driver, the father, Lorenzo. His father was Lorenzo. He was raised in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. Palminteri is of Sicilian descent. All four of his grandparents were born in Sicily and immigrated to the United States. Both of his parents were born in New York. His paternal grandparents, Calogero Palminteri and Rose Bonfante, married in 1908 and immigrated in 1910 from Menfi in the province of Agrigento, Sicilia. At the age of 9, Palminteri allegedly witnessed a murder of a mobster in front of his apartment building. The police questioned him, but he maintained that he did not see the incident. So everything that he says is true. So hold on a minute, guys. I got to take this call. Hold on a minute. So that's where we're at with that. Hold on, I had to take a phone call, guys. I apologize. I apologize for that. Yep. So he did witness a murder once. So Chaz come to the stoop and silence the show? No, Delilah, I had to take a phone call. What are you gonna do? I'm back to work. I got work going on. Donna's doing it. I want to see you all next few days. I want to see you all for the next few days as I am helping my son. Oh, you won't see us. Okay. Donna, do what you got to do, Donna. Yeah, I had to take a phone call. No problem. Okay, so he did see that. That's a true story there. He struggled to become an actor, splitting his time between acting off-Broadway plays and moonlighting as a bouncer alongside a couple of other people. Palminteri was working at a New York nightclub where a party was thrown for a Hollywood talent agent and deal maker. Palminteri stopped a celebrity type, and he got fired from that job, and that is where he went. So so he started doing his show. Pop, pop, pop. Robert De Niro saw him doing this show, and Robert De Niro wanted to make this into a movie. And after a little hesitation, he did. And there you have it. Now you have the Bronx Tale. Okay, that's what you got right now. You have a Bronx Tale. It's interesting. Chaz was never homeless, but he was broke and unemployed, a low point in his acting career in the 1980s. Financial hardship inspired him to write the one-man show. Details of his struggle: a fateful firing while working as a bouncer in a Hollywood nightclub. Palminteri refused the entrance of somebody. The club only fired him, and that was the inspirational push. So he had $200 to his name. So Chaz has his story, Delilah. He has this story, kind of like Rocky's story. He has his story. He gets fired from the nightclub. He has $200 to his name. Somehow, he makes a go of this thing, and here we are right now. So, a push was given to him by getting fired from that job. So, Chaz, I got to give you your flowers because really, I got to be honest with you, the guy climbed out of the trenches. He climbed out of the trenches with $200 to his name, and he made himself a success. So you got to give the flowers where the flowers are due. Now, you may criticize him in some of the things that he did along the way, but he's an honorable husband. He's a great dad. Some people say he looks down on the little people. He's above them. This is what I've heard out there. He really, Gerard thinks he's above people. I can't say this from experience. This is the buzz you get. You got to remember, I am not that far removed from a lot of these people. A couple of 3 people removed from a lot of these people. So you got to stay. He alienated, some people might say. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So really, overall, the guy is a success. The guy is a success. When he was down to his 200, did the guys on the corner help him? He will tell you no. The guys on the corner did not help him. Yeah. That's just true. And I agree with this. Adam. But you never know when the next generation is going to need somebody from the corner, so to speak. It's tough. It's tough. But he's a great dad. He did a great job raising his kids. So his acting is questionable. I mean, so he lives out there in Westchester. God bless him. Listen, God bless him overall. The $1 Million Gamble. With his finances depleted, he wrote his autobiographical one-man show, A Bronx Tale. It became a hit, and he received offers of up to $1 million for the film rights. He famously turned them down, insisting that he must write the screenplay and play the role of Sonny. You see, they offered him $1 million. Listen to me. He had $200 to his name. Screenplay people offered him $1 million. But you can't be in the movie, Chaz. He said no. Just like Rocky. He said no. He refused $1 million with $200 left in his name. He refused $1 million payday because Hollywood wanted to take it. He wanted to be part of the screenplay. He wanted to play Sonny. If he couldn't play Sonny, he was not selling it. Unbelievable. It paid off. The big break. His persistence led to Robert De Niro seeing the show and agreeing to co-star, direct, and produce the film version under Palminteri's terms. The 1993 film's success transformed Palminteri's career, and he's been working steadily in Hollywood ever since. So God bless you, Chaz. I'm going to give you that, okay? Listen, he held out. Banged out broke. Delilah. Banged out broke. Mustang Mike, $200 fired, no job, virtually homeless. and De Niro picked him up. You don't have to like these guys. You don't have to like De Niro's politics, all this other bullshit. I don't care what you do, but you gotta respect the hustle. We always say it. I'm not gonna knock a man's hustle. I'll never knock another man's hustle. What a good little story there. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Listen, I'm not Wikipediaing and all this other bullshit. I do some basic searches. My number one thing about all of these things is Stephen Marinello is just to touch on. Basically, first is the discrimination of Italian Americans. He got typecasted. He got stereotyped. What's he going to do? He made a living being who he is. Yeah. De Niro's a great actor, like him or not. You can't take it away from him. That was fascinating. What was? That he did that? Yeah. Learned a lot about Chaz today. Everyone has a backstory. Everyone has moments that aren't their best. Well, good. I'm glad you learned a little something. If we learned a little something today, we're good. Listen, again, I'm going to say, you're not going to get it any more amateur than you get it here. You're not going to get it any more regular guy talk than you're going to get it here. I'm going to deliver it to you in my way. I could fumble words. I can't read that well. This, that, the other thing. But we have the conversation. We talk about it. We move along. And hopefully we learn a little something as I learn a little something now. Again, I got that short-term memory is not good. So I will remember these things. Well, I do it my way. And whatever it is, it is. It's what it is. You learned a few things. This is great. Unbelievable. Donna's doing it. They're saying stop it. Donna, they're saying stop it. You didn't care for him in The Irishman. Well, listen, he's not the best actor. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't think he's really a good actor. Overall, I don't think he's a great actor. I think he's horrible in Gravesend. But we're just regular people that watch and pay. Right? So if I pay for it, I'm going to be a critic of it. That's what I'm going to do. If I'm paying for it, I'm going to be a critic of it. All right, so. Yep. Okay, Tara, I wasn't going to tell you, but she told me last week she's having Johnny roast beef, okay? Tara has Johnny roast beef on. She's interviewed Johnny roast beef today. Yes, Saturday, Tara was in her, she was out there in the Bronx. She was the Grand Marshal. So please go over to Tara's channel. Leave her some comments if you don't mind. If anybody wants to drop that channel, you can, please. Let's get into a couple of bullet points right now. The channel names. Okay, listen. Channel names on YouTube. Segment 2, bullet points. Channel names on YouTube are critical. Take your time if you're creating a channel and you want to get traffic. Now, spelling things, trying to find a guy that I know indirectly. He has a channel called Breaking Balls. It's not spelled that way. I'm having a very difficult time trying to find this guy's channel. Breaking Balls. I can't find it. I just can't find it. So, my point is this. Your channel name, if you want traction, if you want people to come by, I'm telling you guys that don't have a channel yet, or if you're considering starting a new channel, be careful about your name. Okay? ALV is a good example. The Guild ALV. There's nothing about ghosts in it. It's a genre-specific channel that ALV has. But ghost channel searches, ALV is not going to get discovered by ghost channel searches. You see what I mean? I'm just using ALV as an example. Whether he cares about this or not, that's up to him. But ghost, ghost stories told by an attorney or something like that. You need something like that if you want. I'm using him as an example, right? Yes. like things do, right? The bald-headed dude with the bald guy with the barbershop swirling thing behind him. So the bald-headed barbershop guy is Dindu. And then he's going to get traction. The bald-headed barbershop guy is Dindu. Right? The big nose nut job should be me. Huh? The forever forehead. Whatever. I don't care. But anyway, your channel should be specific to what you are. Now, some people choose their own names. Edwin Jimenez is Edwin. Edwin is Edwin. What are you going to do? Right? Edwin is Edwin. Angel is Angel. Jimmy Calamandria is Jimmy Calamandria. Tommy Stigs. You see what I'm saying there? See where we're going here? Chaz Palminteri is Chaz Palminteri Show. If you search Chaz Palminteri in the YouTube, you're going to find his show. These are just examples that when you pick your channel name, ladies and gentlemen, and I know nothing about what I'm talking about, and you might say, Stigs, stick it up your sister's ass. You don't know what you're talking about, and I really don't. Magic of Healing is a great one because it's maybe she'll get traffic, people that are looking for healing. You follow me? Do you follow me? Yeah. So this is the way you do it, Michael Dadarian. You just you just use your name. What's the problem here using your name? Want to be a mystery? Now, if you're a troll channel or you're an attract channel, I understand. I get it. And I understand and I'm okay with it. Okay, listen to me. Let's get into another bullet point. Oh, because I wanted to mention this lady. Her name is Heidi Black. I was in Heidi Black's chat yesterday. She was talking about Heidi Black is Heidi Black. Right? Yeah. Just go check out Heidi Black's channel. Tell her Tommy Stigs sent you. The content may not be for you 100%. You may not understand every show that she is talking about. Right? But go over to Heidi Black. I said I'm going to mention her here. Michael Dadarian, the point is this. Heidi Black is her name on her channel. Now, what she does in there, hey, she wants to be found as Heidi Black. Now listen, Mustang Mike, if Heidi Black is her nickname, that's okay. It's okay. She dabbles, but not. She's not really. I think she does a little bit of everything. Delilah, there's Heidi Black. I think she does a little bit of everything. She delivers stories, a lot of crime stuff. She might dabble in the drama. She's a woman. Listen, she might dabble in some drama. I think they have their own drama over there, apart from this other drama that you see over there. So there's different things. Okay. What are some of these women doing to their faces? What are they doing to their skin? What are they doing? And don't tell me the criticism and compliments don't affect you. Okay, these women are doing certain things to their faces. I'm going to use Renee Graziano and Jackie O as examples. This is not a negative example. This is an example. Renee Graziano. People criticize her. Her eyebrows. Her cheeks are too high. Her lips are too plump. Jackie O, your skin is too smooth. It just doesn't look natural. These are the comments. You guys look like a mess. And these are the comments that are left on their platforms. Jackie O gets horrible comments. Renee Graziano, like her or not, that's not the point. They're leaving horrible comments on these women's platforms. Right? But when they reply, they're triggered. This is the problem. Not going to bother Renee. I don't care what you do with your face. Although it's not attractive to most men with all the work that the women do. It's not attractive to most men. This is a fact coming from a man. It's not. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It's the disrespect in the chat. If I don't like it, I'm just going to scroll by. But they attack Renee. They attack Jackie, who's a wonderful kid. Yeah. So I don't know. But the trigger thing is there because we saw Renee explain everything about herself. You don't need to, Renee. Renee, please, you don't need to explain yourself. Fuck them. Tell them to go fuck themselves, okay? First time I cursed today, but Renee, tell them to go fuck themselves. If you're comfortable in your skin, that is all that matters. Fuck them. And I'll say it again. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Renee, you don't need to explain to anybody. You do not need to explain. Well, I always had high cheeks. My eyebrows were always like this. My lips were always plump. Every 10 years you don't need to explain to nobody. Do you feel beautiful? Are you content and happy with yourself? That is all that matters. And that goes for everybody, guys. This goes for everybody. Tell them to go fuck themselves. That's that one. But some women are excessive. They're going a little too far, okay? And they get a little triggered. StreamYard. What you're looking at right now, Thindu, StreamYard. Let me explain to you about, let me put this up here. We are powered by StreamYard. Let me show you something here. Where are we? Where is it? Where's that thing? Let me show you here. Okay, look it. Where is it? Right here, the overlay. Okay. Right now we are powered by StreamYard, the live show. Why is that important right now? And I'm going to tell you why as a content creator. You are using what is becoming the premier platform for live streaming. I'm going to tell you why. All the big names are starting to use it, Stony Tony. All the big names are starting to use it now. We have Microsoft, LinkedIn, HP, IBM, Amazon, Disney, NBC, just to name a few. All of these people are using StreamYard for their meetings. They get the executive package. It streams beautifully. It records beautifully. So we got a good thing going on right now with the StreamYard, okay? AI. Okay, listen, we got a weather disaster here in New Jersey. Disaster. We got weather disasters happening right now. You go to Wildwood. You go to Seaside. Okay, there's flooding. But they're taking artificial intelligence and they're making people panic. You got to remember, some people in New Jersey, they have coastal homes. They have homes down the shore, at the Jersey Shore, at the beach. Right? And they're seeing videos online of floods in their neighborhoods. I'm not saying it's not a mess, Martha Fowler, but listen to me, Stony Tony. They're just, the artificial intelligence videos is causing people stress that you can't imagine. I got to recommend this to you guys. You got to go back to old-fashioned TV news for this, or your transistor radio, because you go on these internets, they got 300-foot waves. They got tsunamis coming into Seaside Heights. People are nervous. What are they doing? All right? Listen. And then you got the jerk-offs, the jag-off weathercasters. I cannot stand when the weather is bad and the reporter takes off their jacket. Leave your jacket on. Why are you taking the jacket off? You're a jerk-off. Put the jacket back on. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. They take off the jacket. They roll the sleeves up. They make you think the world is coming to an end. Stay dressed. Keep everybody calm. Don't roll your fucking sleeves up, Sam Champion. Not okay. Why are you doing that to people? Stressing the people out. We know you're working hard. Stop the bullshit. These guys, even in corporate America, they take their suit jacket off and they roll their sleeves up. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're typing shit. Why are you rolling your sleeves up? You're a jerk-off. You look like a jerk-off. You take off your suit jacket and you roll your sleeves up. You loosen your tie. Wavatango. They're jerk-offs is what they are. Stop already with the nonsense. With the added drama. You roll your sleeves up. It's a fucking... You're reading weather reports. What are you doing? Where do you think you're going over here? You're in the trenches? Now what? You're digging people out? Are you pushing people out of floods? No, you're in a fucking cozy office. It's 70 degrees and you're reading satellites. What are you doing? Put the jacket on. Stay dressed. Like I say all the time, you go to a wedding in a suit and tie, you leave the wedding in a suit and tie. The jacket doesn't come off. You don't undo your tie. You don't put your jacket on the back of the chair. Stay dressed. Stay dressed until you leave. The way you walk into a formal event is the way you stay in a formal event is the way you walk out of a formal event. Stop with the bullshit. You understand? Stop with the bullshit. Who are you kidding? Roll the sleeves up. Sam Champion used to roll his sleeves up to here. Like, what are you doing? I'm Mama Lugetta. Put a sweatsuit on. You want to be a jerk off, though. Aggravating. We got beautiful situation going on. Yeah, they're trying to put out for the image that they're working hard. It's all psychology. They're bullshit. They're fucking full of shit, and they make people nervous. Window washers at a children's hospital. This is a wonderful thing. We got a children's hospital somewhere down there. I don't know where. I heard it on the transistor radio. The window washers, they're dressing up as Batman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Barney, whoever the fuck. And they're washing the windows dressed up as Spider-Man. It's a beautiful thing for the sick kids. Let's send out a nice prayer for the children that are not well. It's a beautiful thing that they are doing down there, out there, wherever the hell they are. I don't know where they are, but it's great. It's nice to see. It's very nice to see CG2. It really is. I think it's nice. How cool is that for a kid to see Spider-Man out there cleaning the window? It's great. These are the things that make you smile and give you faith back in mankind. They restore your faith somewhat. It's Chop. Okay, thank you. It's Chop. Okay. But I think it's a beautiful thing. Now, I don't know if any of you guys live where tall buildings are, but I see the window washers. You can't imagine what these window washers do, Delilah. I don't know if you ever seen it. How many of you guys have ever been to Manhattan or not? I'm not sure, but when you go into Manhattan and you see the window washers, it's crazy. Yeah. Anything to get a smile from a kid's face is worth it. And they didn't tell them. They kind of said, look out the window. And here comes Spider-Man cleaning the window. Be beautiful. Come on. Mankind can be good at times. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. CVS. Now, let me explain to you something about customer service. I came across a situation yesterday. My blood pressure meds came up for renewal. I went to CVS. We changed insurance companies, so I had to give new insurance. So before I gave her my new insurance card, she said it's going to be $28 for 3 months supply of your blood pressure meds. I said, all right, $28. But wait, she says, but we don't have your new insurance on hand. So she put my new insurance in when I came back to pick up the prescription. And she said, oh, wait a minute, sir. With your prescription, with your medical insurance, this prescription is $46. She says, but my price to you is $28. And I said, what are you talking about? She says, yeah, I'm giving it to you cheaper than your insurance is going to give it to you for. Would you like to go my route, or would you like to go? Keep in mind, it's about $250 for 3 months supply. Price tag, $250 for about 3 months. I said, how did you do that? How is your price cheaper than my coverage? She said, for you, sir, I applied all kinds of coupons and I found things that I can apply, and I was able to get it for you for $28 or whatever it was. I said, wow, thank you. She said, no, thank you. She said, this is what we do here at CVS, and this is why Rite Aid is out of business. Keep in mind, CVS stopped selling cigarettes. CVS stopped selling cigarettes, millions of dollars in revenue that they gave up because they said, how can we contradict ourselves? We're selling cigarettes and medicine. What are we doing? As a corporation, CVS decided to stop selling cigarettes. But if you go into their pharmacy, they are now their premier pharmacy. They had 6 pharmacists yesterday on Sunday, CG2, on Sunday. All 6 were busy filling prescriptions. I said, wow, that is really nice. She didn't have to do that for me. She didn't have to do that for me. She searched far and wide for anything that she can apply to my prescription. With her coupons and whatever she found in her system, I got it cheaper than I got it through my insurance. What a nice woman. What a nice thing to do. And she is the face. She is the face of CVS at that moment. And it makes you feel good. The makeup crew this morning on on Channel 4. Primo. Beautiful. They must have changed staff. Maria looked beautiful this morning. Her face looked right. Her coloring was good. Her hair was impeccable. Adele, incredible. Adele Caballero, however you say her name. So Adele does the traffic. And Maria, yeah, you should go on their customer service website. You're right. You know what? You are right. You are right. This is true. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You see? You see, Stoney? Yeah. Oh, they are horrible. And that's why they're going out of business. Yeah. And that's why a lot of them are going out of business. Okay. So Maria LaRosa looked beautiful today. Adele looked beautiful today. So their makeup and their hair and everything looked nice on my morning newscast, right? Now we go over to the desk and you got Darlene and Michael, my favorite people in the morning. These are my four favorite people in the morning. Michael Gargiulo, Darlene Rodriguez, Maria La Rosa, and the other one on the traffic. So they must have changed staff this morning because the makeup looked impeccable, but the lighting was bad on Michael and Darlene. The lighting was totally off. It was totally I don't mean off where it was dark. The lighting was wrong. She didn't look good. And that is through lighting. So you gotta have soft lighting. You gotta work the lighting situation. And they did not. They did not. Okay. We got 2 more things we're going to talk about, and then we're going to get to the Catholic moment. We're going to get out of here. Mental health. Mental health. They are my favorite. And the other one. You know, the other one. Yeah. Adele, the other one with the traffic. The traffic's always going to be bad news. She's bringing you a headache. Right? Michael brings a little comedic. He's great. He's from Brooklyn. Michael's from Brooklyn. He's a good kid. Good guy. Okay, mental health medications, ladies and gentlemen. Mental health, ladies and gentlemen. The medicines that people take, you got to understand what you're taking. Mental health medicine side effects. Nobody's realizing this, but you're taking your mental health meds every day. All of a sudden, later on in life, after taking your mental health medicines for 10, 15, 20 years, these people are now having twitching. Uncontrollable twitching in their eyes, their foreheads, their mouths, their cheeks. It's like their ears are moving up and down. There's a side effect to the mental health meds that is making them have uncontrollable twitches. So now their mental health is good, but now they look mental when they talk to you. Okay, we got a problem. Of course it's through the roof, and I sympathize. I understand. I'm not criticizing the mental health situation, but I'm just saying that taking these meds for 10, 15, 20 years, now they talk to you and now they look mental. There's all kinds of shit happening to them. Now they got another medicine for that. So now they got a medicine they just came out with that fixed the side effects of the medicine that you've been taking for 20. Ladies and gentlemen, please be careful what you put in your body. I don't know the specific one, AOV. You can do the research. I don't do research here. I just do bullet points. I'm not giving you the full story. You're at the wrong place. You're at the wrong place if you want a deep dive. I don't do deep dives into anything. Nothing. So that's what's going on here. East Tremont section of the Bronx. Remember we spoke about that girl that got hit, that little girl that got hit, 10-year-old girl that got mugged for her chain? She was on the news this morning. East Tremont, little girl, the man smacked her and snatched her chain. He smacked that girl. He didn't just snatch the chain, he smacked her in the East Tremont section. This girl only wears this chain for special events. She was in her neighborhood. She felt safe. She had on her special event chain. She was coming into 10 years old, 11 years old, and she was starting to feel her way through life, understanding special events. So at 10 years old, she understands a special event. She puts her beautiful chain on, and she gets snatched. She gets slapped first. He slapped a 10-year-old girl and robbed her of her chain. Dad says to the cops, I hope you find him before I do. Dad said to the cops, I hope you find him before I do. Scratch that. He better hope that you cops find him before I do. Now the grandpa has to walk the little girl to school every day because she's terrified. You got to be an absolute douchebag, okay? You are an absolute garbage pail. Unbelievable. It really is terrible. That's it for the bullet points. And our story about Chaz. Let's go into the Catholic a minute. We'll get our happy asses out of here. Wow. Let's go with October 13th. I'm reading Raw Dog. Where's Patsy? 10-year-old are out here getting money. I get it, Stony Tony, but it was a man that robbed a 10-year-old girl. You got to be an animal. Montescraziade. That's what we're going to call you. All right, the Catholic Minute today, this feast day, October 13th in the Catholic Church is our Saint Edward the Confessor and Blessed Honoratus Kosminski. The date also commemorates the centennial anniversary of the final apparition of Our Lady of Fatima in 1917. Known for the miracle of the sun, witnessed by thousands of pilgrims, the feast day of Saint Gerald of Aurillac. There's a lot today, guys. There's a lot today. Let me go on Avatar to read this because there is quite a bit today. Saint Edward is the first one. Saint Edward the Confessor. My Lord the Confessor. He was the first king of England to touch for the king's evil, a disease. Oh. Wow. Okay. Saint Edward the Confessor. He was the first king of England to touch for the king's evil, a disease, and was known for his wisdom and care for his people. Blessed Honoratus Kosminski, a Polish Franciscan priest and founder of 26 religious congregations. He was beatified in 1988. Saint Gerald of Aurillac, a saint venerated in the Catholic Church. His feast is celebrated on the 13th. Blessed Gerard, founder of the Order of Saint John of Jerusalem, of Rhodes, and of Malta. He established hospice for pilgrims. Wow, unbelievable. Sick. Yeah, it's good. Okay, commemoration of Our Lady of Fatima's miracle. The miracle of the sun, Fatima. The event occurred on October 13, 1917. The last day of Our Lady's apparitions in Fatima, Portugal. The miracle. The sun appeared to move and spiral in the sky and rush towards the earth, a phenomenon witnessed by approximately 7,000 people. The ground and clothing of the pilgrims were also miraculously dry despite heavy rain. Not that crazy. There's about 3 or 4 for today. That's what you had. That's what you got right there. Yes. All right, look, guys, we're going to get out of here. We are wrapping up the 286th consecutive Coffee Talks with Tommy Stigs. I think we're going to have a wind down tonight. I am not sure. We'll see. But as of now, the 286th consecutive show is coming to an end. I'm glad you just said the date. It's my sister's birthday. When? Today? Beautiful. Happy birthday to your sister. I've been in Fatima in Portugal. Beautiful and very spiritual. So you do feel it. Yeah, sometimes the Catholic minute's great. The King's Evil was a term used to describe the effects of tuberculosis. Wonderful. Thank you, ALV. See, this is what we do as a social club. We add it together. All right, we're going out with a little Sarah Collins here. Here we go. Listen to me. This was one of the songs in A Bronx Tale, which we did Spotlight today. We did Spotlight. We may do a double song exit. Let's see what happens with this one. Guys, I got to get out of here. Tommy Stigs, wishing you all a blessed Monday. Ciao.
Baby, I need your love. Baby, I need your love. Although you're never near, your voice I need. Another day, another night. I long to hold you tight. 'Cause I'm so lonely. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Some say it's a sign of weakness for a girl to live. But weak I'd rather be if it means having you in me. 'Cause lately I've been losing sleep. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Empty nights echo your name. Oh, sometimes I wonder, will I ever be the same? Oh, yeah. When you see me smile, you know things have got worse. In a smile you might see it's all in reverse. Darling, I can't go on without you. This emptiness won't let me live without you. This loneliness inside me, darling, makes me feel half alive.
All right, we're going with a double play. We're going with a double play, guys.
Got to have all your loving. Baby, I need your loving.
We're going with a double play. Hold.
Got to have all your loving.
Hopefully you're here, Adam, and you like it, buddy. This is for you.
That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that too. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a tree. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this final world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on that big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a prophet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking, come here this July. I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball.